question, Fistrum.
The pertinent question we should ask ourselves, Fistrum, is not how did we get into this situation, but what steps we should take to divorce ourselves from it. Are you a man, or are you a Blefuscudian? Be brave, have courage.
It's very difficult to have courage, Spellbush, when you're dressed as a gollywog.
You don't think the children might come back and rescue us, do you?
I doubt it, Brilga. I doubt it very much. I should imagine they're outside by now, with the front doors securely locked for the night.
I don't think you're right, Spellbush. I haven't heard them slam shut yet.
Oh, you have now, Fistrum.
There now, Master Ernest. Them doors is shut fast and good and tight, and there ain't nothing you nor nobody else can do about it. You ain't a-gonna see sight and sound of that there boot box before they opens again tomorrow morning, and you might as well make your mind up to it. Looks a mercy, ain't just a blessed box what's missing. What's happened to our omnibus?
What does he keep inside the box, Mill, that's so important to him?
Well, might you ask, Billy. Not that you'd get a sensible answer if you did. I've tried no end of times, and I'm still no nearer knowing the truth.
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's safe inside them walls. I'll study here and watch them all come out, young Early. There's nobody come out carrying that box. It's not been stolen. I'd leave a life on that.
Of course it ain't been stolen, Bill. Who'd want to steal an old boot box? Of course it's in there still.
It's not the only thing that's still inside the museum, Em. That attendant. The one who's in the room where we lost him. He hasn't come out either. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Howell Mincing. Bet it was.
A little less of the whispering, you two. It's rude to whisper. This way, so I was always brung up to believe.
I reckon you can forget your omnibus, Mill. We can stand out here all night. Why don't we set off and leg it?
Suits me. Here, perk up, you two. This is supposed to be a treat. We're having tea in a proper tea shop. Oh, come on, miseries.
Come back within the hour, he says. There's something to convey his wretched pixies in. It's another fine waste of time and effort.
Alone together at last, is it, little mannikins? Thee and me for a game of municipal museum hide and seek. And I shall find thee, little ones. Make no mistake about that. I shall track thee down if it takes all night. And be sure of one thing. The longer you make me look for you, the more I shall make you pay for it.
I don't think it has seen us. We'll be all right as long as we stay hidden in the jungle. Look out! This is one place at least he won't think of looking for us.
Oh, that's wonderful, Spellbush. Oh, we're perfectly safe from Harwell Mincing, Fistrum, as long as we stay in here, stuck with the giant-sized alligators.
I think I'd rather take my chance with Howell Mincing. At least I don't think he's going to try to eat us.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure about that, Fistrum. I wouldn't put anything past that monster.
Down.
Not gone back to roost by any chance, have we? Curse you, you devils! I'll find you before this night is out.
Rocker, where do you think you're going?
Rocker, you'll be killed! But then,
Don't you do something? Well done, Brelka.
Falcon, you were magnificent!
Not all that wonderful, Fistrum. Well, these crocodigators are notoriously lazy beasts. They only attack when hungry. As these are in captivity, I imagine that Brelka assumed that they were well fed.
Yes, something like that, Spellbush.
In point of fact, Fistrum, I was about to perform the very same deed myself, had Brelka not displayed a total lack of discipline. Speaking as leader of this expedition, Brelka, I would be very grateful if in future you would seek permission before embarking on such exploits.
If you're the leader of this expedition, Spellbush, why don't you lead us? Get us out of here.
Again, Fistrum, just what I was about to do, now that I've established it's safe to move.
Now that I've established it's safe to move, don't you mean?
Follow me. This way. You know, what continues to confound me is how you contrive to go through life either covered in custard, engulfed in gravy, bombarded with blancmange, or simply soaking, sopping wet. Oh, follow me.
It is, Irene, I'm sure it is. That just goes to prove that our mincing is still in the museum, then. She must be waiting for him. Here, I've told you to. Your change, Mum.
I am obliged to you.
Thank you, Mum.
Oh, one thing more, young woman. You need not waste your employer's time looking under the saucer after I'm gone. You'll find nothing there. I don't believe in gratuities. The joy of waiting upon one's betters should be gratuity enough for the serving classes.
Well, talk about misery guts. I don't know what she's got to be so long-faced for. Unless it's because her parents got away. Can't say as I blame it, neither. It wouldn't belong to her, eh? Not me, for one. Oh, I'll get you some more hot water for that teapot. You know what that cage was meant for, don't you? The little people. Imagine wanting to keep them in a cage.
We're perk up, you two. It's supposed to be a treat, is this? It ain't a funeral. And what's happened to them clean plates you all were supposed to leave?
I'm not hungry, Millie.
Me neither. There are times when I just don't know what to make of you pair. One day you're tucking away comestibles fit to bust, almost as if you was feeding somebody else as well. Next meal time, you're eating like a couple of ailing sparrows. You ain't both sickening for something, I hope.
You're not exactly chucking the grub away yourself, Millie.
Happens as how I've got good reason to be off my food bill, Tufnell. Happens as how I have got things that are worrying me. Like when can I count on clapping eyes on you again, for instance? How am I supposed to carry on sick with worry until then? I ain't knowed you not 5 minutes, Billy, afore they're sending you off right round the other side of the world. And to what good purpose? Tell me that. What good is it when it's there, Africa? What's it ever done to you or me? Oh, what'd you have to go and fight them for? Them blessed boys.
Why, for the Queen, of course. For Queen and Country Mill. What else is there to fight for? Come on, Millie. Bear up, eh? It won't be long. We'll soon see an end to this war. You wouldn't rather have me stop at home?
Oh, wouldn't I just? Wouldn't I just?
Where are we going now? Anywhere. As long as it provides us with a safe hiding place away from harbour and Mincy.
Well, this time, see if you can find us one that isn't teeming with reptiles.
I'm so wet.
If he really wants a game of seek and hide, then we'll give him one by Blowstones. And all over the museum too. Come on, follow me.
What's good for you, you'll give yourselves up to me right now.
He's right, you know. He's bound to find us before the night's over.
At least we'll give him a run for his money.
I am not spending the entire night in that pot. I simply refuse to do it. I'm sure an enormous slimy snake slithered all over me earlier.
I can't stand snakes. Don't be so silly, both of you. There are no snakes down here. Everything's dead down here.
Well, I'm not sure that isn't even worse.
Oh, come on. We'll find somewhere else to hide. I wanted to scratch, but I didn't.
Well, come on, both of you. Hurry up, go this way.
You hurry up. Come on. He's gone.
Well, come on, this way. Where next?
The ancient Egyptian room.
Why the ancient Egyptian room?
I rather see myself as an ancient Egyptian Clarific. What? A Clarific, you don't suppose, was one of those things they paint on walls. What? That stand around like this.
Oh, he means a hieroglyphic.
Yes.
I know what he means, Welker, and the answer, Fistral, is no.
Why not?
I'm beginning to tire of seek and hide.
Oh, and you mean hide and seek?
And I know what I mean too, Broker. And as I was saying, hide and seek is beginning to pall.
Welker, he's not suggesting we should surrender.
Of course I'm not suggesting we should surrender. The very idea is unthinkable. Remember who we are. We are Lilliputians. You never surrender.
Unless, of course, we're hopelessly outnumbered.
I was about to add, unless we're hopelessly outnumbered. But apart from that, we never surrender, no matter what the circumstances.
I seek them here, I seek them there. I seek small creatures everywhere. At ground floor level or up the stairs, this time I'll snatch them unawares. Come out, my little ones. Come out, my miniature mannequins. Come and see the presents your dear Uncle Harwell has brought for you.
Come out, curfew! I shall ring all your little necks in turn!
By George, I have them. So, my little beauties, you've decided to come out and play at last, have you?
Don't know what to do.
Damnation, take it. Just out of reach. And don't imagine for one instant that evading me is all that simple, cunning creatures. Harwell Mincing is not a man that's easily thwarted. Skulking out there, you artful demons. Most another inch in your mind to hold.
Game set a match to us, I fancy. Look, Fistrum. I was very pleased to help, but I don't want to look.
Oh, don't be such a baby, Fistrum.
You're an early bird this morning. Thank you, Governor. Not even open yet.
They must be still inside, and so must Harwell Mincing.
Well, now, I'm quite looking forward to this little jaunt of ours. I haven't been inside the museum for months. Now, I must confess I'm baffled as to why you should drag me here at the crack of dawn today. You were here only yesterday with Millie.
We didn't have time to see it all. There's lots of things we'd like to see again.
They've opened up. In we go. I've always been drawn to the Egyptology exhibits. Do you know there's an ancient Egyptian mummy in here that's over 2,500 years old? Perfectly preserved. Somewhat hideous in appearance and repulsive to the eye, but fascinating. Fascinating. Hello, that's very odd.
What's odd?
Why, the sarcophagus. The lid's down. It's normally open. Good gracious me. I do believe there's something live in there. Attendant?
Yes, sir.
Do you hear what I hear?
Mr. Murchison, might I crave your assistance? At once. There's something here decidedly amiss. Let's get started. On the count of three, Mr. Mason. 1, 2, 3.
Good Lord.
Somewhat hideous in appearance. Quite repulsive to the eye.
Come on. It's all right, they've heard us at last.
Oh, yeah, I knew they'd be safe, you know. Spellbush!
We on the glass.
I knew they'd be safe.
Goodness gracious, girl. You're not writing to that lad again, are you?
Why not?
Why not? He doesn't even sail until tomorrow morning. By the time that troop ship reaches Cape Town, he won't have time to fight the Boers for catching up on all the reading matter waiting for him. How long are you intending to monopolise my kitchen table for? I've got tomorrow's veggies to prepare.
Not long now, cook. I ain't got much to tell him in the way of news.
I shouldn't think you have, not seeing as how you've written to him twice today already.
Has affectionate got one F in it or two?
Don't ask me, Millie. I'm no scholar. What is it you're trying to put?
I was going to sign off with heartfelt greetings from your affectionate sweetheart. But I'm struggling as well on how many L's there is in heartfelt.
There's a couple of T's in mutton. I know that for a certain fact. But I don't suppose that's much help.
Perhaps I'll just put all my love.
Yeah, that sounds a very good idea to me, Millie. Why don't you do just that?
Put down the members of the Antelope Company.
I've already put that.
Yeah, I'm thinking, young man, I'm trying to assemble thoughts. The members of the Antelope Company did conduct themselves throughout this adventure with exceeding courage and unfailing fortitude. Put that.
Exceeding courage. Fortitude. I can't spell them. I don't know why you can't write out your own ships.
Because he can't spell them either. Can you spell bush?
Shut up, Tristram. Because writing with a pen that size would involve me in a 5-mile walk.
Tristram, don't cheat.
Inestimable valor, unflinching heroism.
I can't spell them either.
Well, why don't you just put, in the adventure of the Municipal Museum, the members of the Antelope Company were very brave.
Oh, that's excellent, Brelka.
Thank you, Tristram.
Yes, suppose it'll have to do. You can manage very brave. Good. You might just add, particularly Spellbush Freelock.
Come on, Spellbush.
Over on Talk TV now, the real-life mysteries of the movie world unravelled in E Uncut. Next today on Granada Plus, a gritty drama set amongst the bombs and tragedy of the...